doing today. It's just a general class, mainly based on your standing poses, working your legs. So this week I'm going to just throw in a few challenge poses to you, see how you get on. I'm going to reduce some of the light behind me, I think, before we start. It's incredible, that sun we're having at the moment, which is unusual for this country. That's a bit better. Right, so starting by sitting simple cross-legged. Now change the cross. Change the way you didn't want to sit. Get your buttock flesh out of the way. Be aware of your sit bones. Balance there. Take the weight back slightly so you're really taking the weight into sitting bones. Balancing your shoulders over your hips. Head over your shoulders. So the shoulders are relaxed, the neck is long, head is level, eyes are level. Keep the face passive. Tongue soft inside your mouth. And just be there for a few minutes. Just rest your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes. Become aware of your body. Become aware of your breath. The outer edges of your feet. Hands relaxed on your thighs. Spine is nice and upright. Abdomen's lifted. Chest is lifted. Jaw is relaxed. Just for a moment, turn the gaze of the eyes down with the eyes shut towards the tip of your nose. And focus on the breath coming in and out of your nostrils. Can you feel the breath against your upper lip? Which nostril at the moment is more dominant than the other? Just focus and observe. And then return the gaze of the eyes up. Drop your chin down onto your chest. Stretching out the back of your neck and across your shoulders. Open your eyes to look at the floor. And then slowly raise your head. So shrug your shoulders up to your ears and roll them back and down. Shrug them up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more back. Then 5 forward. Up and forward. Up and forward. Up and forward. Up and forward. So slowly waking up the body. And come to rest. Our mirror image. So you're going to take your right hand to the floor. Left arm is up into the air by your ear. Now you're going to bend the right elbow as you stretch over to the side. Use the hand that's on the floor, press into the floor to ensure that the sitting bones both stay onto the floor. So you're not lifting up on one side in order to go over. So establish and keep those sitting bones firmly down. Press into the right hand as you bend the elbow and take a nice stretch over. Now don't let your head tuck forward, bring the head back. So it stays in line with the spine, so the chin is lifted. And then breathe. Feel as though that rib cage on that side is opening out. Ujjayi breath if you can do it. Abdomen drawn back. Inhale brings the arm back up. Exhale lowers it to the floor. So onto the other side. So it's going to be your left hand onto the floor now. Raising the right up and up into the air. Stretching up. Lift. Get that stretch from the hip to the fingertips even before you go over. And then as you exhale, over you go. Head back. It's ready. Belly drawn back. Extend. Keep that top arm straight. Inhale brings you up. Exhale lowers the arm to the floor. So they're going to move into cat and cow, so I need to turn sideways. And then you're going to grab hold of your feet if you can, roll over your toes and knees and come into all fours for cat-cow. Spread the fingers. Press down into your hands. And then inhale, lift the head up, look forward, tailbone up to the sky, keep the abdomen drawn up. Exhale, round the spine, look towards your navel, hollowing the abdomen again. Inhale, forward and up, keep the arms straight. Exhale, head comes down, tailbone tucks under. Inhale, looking forward, press down with the hands. Exhale, look at your navel. Inhale, forward. Exhale, look to your navel, and then come to neutral. And then sit back on your hands. And the best way to show you this, I think it's going to be in that direction. So you're going to sit back on your heels, sit back on your hands. Sit back on your heels, so hands are in front of you. So I ask you to spread your fingers and press all the knuckles down into the floor when we do the poses. So now we're going to work the hands by turning the hands out to the side. So fingers turn out. So wrists are facing each other. Just press down into the hands. And then you're going to turn the palms all the way round so the palms are away from you. Fingers are towards you, fingers are spread. So if you now start to sit back, you can feel the stretch in your wrists. So if you move your hips back, you'll feel the stretch in your wrists. For those of you who fancy a challenge, you turn your toes under and see if you can do dog pose. And then come back down. Woo. And then release. Sit back on your heels. Rotate your wrists. Wiggle your fingers and the other way. So we've activated the wrists. Going to do dog pose now. Dog pose to high plank 5 times. And then spread your fingers, set yourself up ready for your first dog pose. So the first dog pose, we'll take this slowly. So we'll let the body wake up in the morning. So turn the toes under. And then just hover the knees off the floor. Activate your abdomen. Press your hands in. So stretch across the shoulders. Don't let them come up round your ears. So shoulders down. Neck is still long. Are you still breathing? And then start to straighten the legs. And then we're going to bend the right knee, stretch the left, bend the right knee, stretch the right heel to the floor. Keep working the arms, keep pushing in with the hands to the floor, and then reverse. So just keep padding with the feet as a dog would do. I think they do. So stretching out now the calf muscles. And then resting in dog pose. And then come over. So you're going to, if you want to make it easier, you can slide your feet back a little way if you want to. And then you're going to look forward and then start to drop your hips. Come into that nice straight line of plank. So lots of work into the hands and wrists now. We'll keep pressing the hands in and then swing back to dog. Now do 5 times. So forward, plank, back to dog. 1, 2, 3. into dog pose, and then take the right leg up into the air, stretch it away, push that left heel towards the floor. Those of you who want the challenge, bend that right knee, look underneath your left arm, and then rotate the left foot to bring the right foot down, take the right arm off, flip the dog, and then come back down, bring the hands back over, feet comes back to dog pose, raising the left leg up into the air, push the right heel into the floor, look underneath your right arm if you want to, bend the left leg, look to the foot, watch it come all the way to the floor, and then take the left arm up, flip the dog, coming back to dog pose. Drop your knees to the floor, chin along the floor, chest along the floor, come through until you're down onto the floor, press down, come up for a little baby cobra, or if you want to, come all the way up to dog pose, head up, look forward and up, roll over the toes to dog pose, breathe. See how high you can get your tailbone up to the sky by pressing your hands into the floor. Feel the stretch from the wrist to the elbows, elbows to armpit, chest towards your thigh, tailbone to the sky. The more you can work the legs, the closer to the floor your heels will come. Activate your legs, lift up the kneecaps, press back with the thighs. Breathe. And notice how the abdomen lifts up naturally when we work hard in this pose. Feel that lift just above the pubic bone where the muscles tighten there. See if you can tighten the perineum at the same time. Mula Bandha is a lock. And then looking forward, bend your knees, come down to all fours. Then take a quick stretch back of the back into child's pose. So just back onto your heels, leaving the hands exactly where they are. Rest your head down. Inhale, kneeling up. So now you're going to take your right leg and step it forward. Fingertips to the floor. And then what I want you to do now is you're going to take this foot, nibble it away, take that right leg as far away from you as you can so the leg starts to straighten, come up onto the heel, so stretching out the hamstrings now. So wherever you are with your legs, work sensibly and carefully. So then you're going to inhale, exhale, and then start to rest your chin down towards your thighs, your head towards the shin. Bending the elbows, feeling the stretch all the way up the back of the leg. Keep working the kneecap, and that lifts the quads to protect the back of the leg. See how far you can go. And inhale, lift your head up. Let's try on the other side. So stepping the left foot forward, fingertips to the floor, then nibble away with the foot so you can stretch away. It's easier when you're not on a sticky mat. So toes are up, heels on the floor, so the leg is away from you. And then inhale, lift your chest, draw the abdomen back, start to take your chest onto your thighs or in that direction, bending the elbows and taking the head down towards the shins. And here comes the challenge. Inhale to come up, and then you've got that front leg forward, take your hands to the floor, go carefully, take the other leg all the way back, and see if you can come all the way down into the splits. And then if you want, you can rest your head on your shin. Oh. Inhale, and then recover the front leg. Recover the back leg. Stretch back into Balasana. Rest your head on the floor. Inhale brings you up. And then you're going to do the one you like, the lizard. You're going to take your right knee to your right wrist. Swing the right foot in front of the left knee. You're looking to bring it well forward if you can. Doesn't matter where it comes to. And then when you're there, you're going to stretch back with the left leg, trying to get the heel of your right foot onto your abdomen if you can. And then stretching forward. Take the hands forward and rest your head down. Once you're there, feel the stretches in the hip. Make sure you've relaxed your hands, your feet. So let the pose work for you. Don't hold tension. Don't grit your teeth. Relax your face, your neck. Inhale, look forward, walk the hands back, recover the leg, so back to kneeling again. So we'll do it on the opposite side. So it's going to be left knee to the left wrist, bring the left foot forward, and slide the right leg back. And then stretching forward. Notice the differences in each side of your body. Just be aware of them. Breathe and relax your face, your feet, your hands, your arms. Go on sinking down into the pose. Inhale brings you up. Walk the hands back. Recover your hands. Then you're going to do a high lunge. So you're going to step your right foot forward. So if you want to, and you're not very steady, you could stay like this. There's no reason why not. So in this one, we're just going to be taking the left hand onto the outside of the knee and opening out. So we could all do this, couldn't we? Kneeling. And then come back. So those of you who want to do the high lunge, turn your toes under of the left foot, come up, straightening the back leg, get your balance, so come up, hands onto your thighs, and then it's the left hand to the outside of the right knee, and just opening up, and see if you can track back with your eyes. Work the back leg, and bring the hand back. So you're either kneeling or in this position. You're then going to interlace your hands behind your back, stretch your arms away from you, look forward. And then release the arms, stretch them forward and stretch them up. And then hands come back to the floor. Drop the back knee. Come back to kneeling, all fours. So let's try on the other side. You're going to step the left foot forward. Again, you can stay here if you want to, or take the high lunge, whichever you prefer. Then straightening, turn the toes under of the back leg if you're going to go up. Stretch the leg away. Find your balance. Right hand comes to the outside of the knee. Stretch the left arm forward, track it round, make a little twist. See if you can follow it with your eyes. Keep working the back leg. And then bring the hand back. And then interlace the hands behind your back. Stretch them away from you. And then release the hands, bring them forward and up. Hands come down back to the floor. And then you're going to step the left leg back or come to kneel, because some of you are in kneeling, aren't you? Stretch up into dog pose. Stretch away with the heels and then walk your feet forward or your hands back, whichever you prefer, to bring yourself into Uttanasana, standing forward. Then keep the knees soft, interlace the hands, hold the inner upper arms and then relax forward. So you can keep your knees bent if you'd like to. Get your chest to rest on your thighs and recover. So let the neck and head be heavy. You can do yes and no with your head if you want to. Ease out your neck and your shoulders. Move your head in circles. So if you've got weights on the end of each elbow, drawing those arms down towards the floor, stretching out across the shoulders and the upper back. Long, slow breaths. Then release your hands to the floor. Inhale, tuck your chin to your chest and come all the way up, one vertebra at a time. So now you're going to do Parshvakonasana. So this one, it changes where we're, the concentration of the stretch. So this one, you're going to take your right foot forward. I'd like you to, in this one, I want you to keep your back foot, don't want you to turn the heel in. I want you to, out of line with the front foot rather, and to have the feet parallel. And what I want to do is stretch the calf muscle and stretch that heel down so that it helps us get the heel down when we're doing dog pose. And the hips are nice and square, so you want your left hip forward, right hip back, so jiggle your hips a bit. Hands, where are we going to put the hands? If you want to, you can join them into Namaste at the back, and to do that, you take the fingertips together, lift your chest, because if you round your back, you'll never get it there, and then you're going to turn the wrists, so you can take the hands up the back, press the hands together, get the elbows to come back. So a nice lift of the chest. Alternatives, you can hold on to the arms, the elbows, or you can just stretch your arms away from you, whichever you think your body would be good. Let's see, I'll do whichever one you want to choose to do. I'll do the one with the arms stretched away. So stretching the arms away from you, drawing the shoulder blades towards each other. See if you can even join your wrists. So in this one, concentrate hard on the back heel and the back leg. Lift your chest, keep it lifted, belly's drawn back. So you're going to start to come forward from the hips. So start to come forward, wherever you get to. And if you're only to here and everything's screaming at you, then stay there and just raise the arms up into the air. If you can go further, you just keep going. Keep the weight into that back leg, keep drawing back the right hip, stretching out. And then bring the head down towards the leg. Let the arms go over your head. Inhale, look forward and come all the way up. You can keep your arms where they are and just step your left foot forward and step the right foot back. So again, making sure that that foot is parallel. You can take a good look so the heel isn't in at all. You've really got to make sure they're parallel legs. Once they're there, jiggle your hips a bit. Keep working and pushing into that calf muscle, pushing the right heel now into the floor. Lift the kneecap of the left. Lift your chest, abdomen's back. Draw the arms towards each other, the wrists towards each other. Inhale, whoops, wobble. Exhale, come forward. So look forward, flat back, stop where you need to, and pause. And if you can, you're going all the way down, so your chest is on your front leg, and then releasing your head down towards that front leg. Raise the arms up over your head. Inhale, look forward, and come all the way up. And step your feet together. Release your hands, release your arms. Ah, well done. We're doing well this morning. So we're going to do a couple of balances now. And the first one is Virabhadrasana 3 to stretch out your back. But if you've got a wall near you, it's very useful, or the back of a chair, you're going to take your hands to the wall. And they're about shoulder height to the wall when you're coming forward. So nice straight back. Step the feet back until the back is nice and flat. So adjust your hands if you need to bring them further down the wall. You'll know where you've got to be. Think dog pose, but with your hands on the wall. Arms need to be straight. And then you're going to raise your right leg up into the air. So you're going to keep the toes pointing down. We don't want any ballet poses, so turn them down. Think of keeping your hips square. So work the standing leg. Press away with the hands. So it's a stretch from the wrists to the armpits. Keep stretching, and then stretch your toes and legs away. And bring the right leg down. Re-establish, belly draws up. Raise the left leg up into the air. Press your hands into the wall. Stretch away with the heel. To feel everything stretching out. Pulled apart from your wrists to your ankles. And bring the leg down. Then lift your head, start to walk forward. So again, if you've got a wall nearby, it's probably quite helpful. What I'd like you to do is you're going to stand in Tadasana with your fingertips on a wall or the chair, anything you can hold on to, if not freestanding. And then you're going to take hold of your right foot. So take hold of the right foot, holding the foot. Bring your knees together. So a quadricep stretch. We did that last week. So work the standing leg. So if you want to, you can take your hands away from the wall. It's just there for support. And then bring the knee forward and up. So you're already holding on to, or the knees high up on your chest. Move your hand round to the front, holding on to the foot. And then place that foot high up into the groin of the left leg, toes turned down. Rikshasana, tree pose. So if you're there, you can take your hands away from the wall, take them into a position of prayer. And release the leg, release your hands. Back to Tadasana. So we'll do the same on the other side. So you might need to turn round to face the wall on the opposite side. So in this one, you're going to bend up the left leg, take hold of the foot, and then bring the knees together. So you're drawing that heel towards the left buttock. Work the standing leg. Concentration. And then bringing the knee up towards the chest as high as it can go. And then you're going to move the hand in front to take the foot timber. Bring the foot to the inside of the right thigh, toes pointing down. Find your balance, and then if you can, bring the hands in position of prayer. Remember, the instructions are to press the left heel and get firmly against a firm right thigh will help you stay there. And then release the leg, release your hands. Challenge balance for you. Bend your knee up towards your chest. Those of you who want to have a go, until you can get your hands underneath your foot, and then shoot your foot out in front of you. And come down. We'll try it on the other side. Bend your knee up to your chest. Really. Take your hands around the foot and shoot the heel out in front of you. And come down. Well done. You're going to lay on the floor now. So to get to the floor, shall we squat? Take the feet wide apart and turn the feet out. Bring the hands into position of prayer. So you're going to try and keep your chest upright. As you go down, you're going to tuck your tailbone under. Pull the belly back. Go down and come up. Go down. Come up. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down all the way down until you've got your elbows on the inside of your knees, and then rest your forehead on your hands. Keep dropping your hips. Hands come to the floor. Bring your knees down. Rest in Balasana. And stretch your hands away from you. Or you can bring your arms back, whichever you prefer. Maybe bring your arms back today. Doing a lot of work, so rest your shoulders. Inhale brings you up. How are we doing for time? I don't know when we started, I didn't take a look. We have a quick see. How much more space have I got on this tape? It seems to run out after about half an hour. Let me see if it will show me. No. No, it doesn't show me. Oh well. So lay on the floor. Take yourself onto the floor. Stretch your legs away from you. And bend your right knee onto your chest. Bend your left knee onto your chest. Happy baby. Bend both knees onto your chest. Grab hold of your heels on the inside, and then take your shins up vertical and bring your knees down towards your armpits. As much as your back's squashing into the floor as possible. Tuck your chin onto your chest. And then cross your ankles, grab hold of your toes, inhale, exhale and sit yourself up. So what we'll finish on today is a bit of alternate nostril breathing, and if I run out of tape that's fine, and you can carry on if you want to. So at the end of the tapes you always can go to your relaxed tapes, whatever you want to do. So we're sitting nice and upright. So let me remind you of the mudra. If you turn all the fingers, roll them in, and then you're going to keep your index finger and middle finger into the palm, and you'll be shutting your nostrils with the tip of your ring finger and your thumb. The other hand, you can join the thumb and forefinger together You can use the hand to support the elbow if you want to, or you can just have it resting on your thigh, thumb and forefinger together. Whatever's comfortable for you. You need to be relaxed in this. And then you're going to decide what you're going to do. So the hand comes down, the arm comes down rather, and then close your eyes and then rest your thumb against one side of your nostril and the ring finger on the other. And then choose whether you want to support the elbow or rest your hands on your left thigh, joining the thumb and forefinger if you want to. Remember, the thumb represents the universal soul and the index finger, the self, your personal soul. You're trying to join the two together. The individual soul, I've forgotten the word, haven't I? Oh well. So joining those if you wish to. Make sure you're sitting upright. So think of your sitting bones, the spine, the head is balanced, head is level, the eyes are shut. Just take a few normal breaths without shutting the nostrils. And then on the next out breath, shut the left nostril, inhale through the right. See if you can do it at the count of 4. 3, 4. Close the right nostril, exhaling for 4 down the left nostril. Inhale for 4 through the left nostril. Close the left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right nostril, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right nostril, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right, and let your hand come down onto the other leg. So you can join both thumbs and forefingers, relaxing your shoulders. Turn the gaze to the eyes.